Okay, we're recording. Good. Okay, so I wanted this team call to um, empower you guys more than anything because I know that I struggled with this in the beginning, and it's something that I still have to work with is taking ownership of my business. So you guys all signed up under me because you believed in the mission that I wanted to accomplish, which is helping other people while helping ourselves and everything like that. But this is still your business, and I don't have any expectations for you guys. My expectations are just to find out what your goals are and to help you reach your goals. So whether that's your personal goals, sorry, whether that's your personal goals for your own health and fitness, or whether that's your business goals, reaching a certain rank or a certain income level, whatever it is, I am here to help you. I don't want to tell you what to do, but rather, I don't want to be your boss. I don't want to tell you what to do, but rather give you kind of guidance and what has worked for me and what I've heard worked for others, and just to give you the resources to use those things to run your business. It's just, I feel like everybody's so used to having a boss that we kind of want somebody to not necessarily tell us what to do, but to give us the guidance to know what we need to do next. And that's the purpose of having one-on-one calls. And if anybody ever wants to schedule a one-on-one call, I'm here to help you. And I mostly, when we do one-on-one calls, I just want to find out what your next goal is and what you think you need to do to accomplish those goals. I was trying to look everywhere for a video to help empower you guys to take control of this as your business, and I couldn't find anything. None of the top coaches had done a video that I could find where, they kind of talk about taking ownership of the business, and that's how you end up getting success, is by jumping out of your comfort zone and doing the fake it till you make it and just owning it, like just own. Are there kids around? Is your daughter around? No? Own that shit, own it. Like, this is all you. All of the income and all of the rewards and all the gratification and the amount of people that we help are a direct reflection of how much we put out there and how much work we do. So the more people we talk to, the more people we're going to help. Like I said, I don't have any expectations for you, but if you want to be successful, then I know that you have to talk to at least 3 new people a day and things like that, So I don't want to push anybody to become any kind of rank or, to sell whatever, hit success club. I want you to want that for yourself, okay? Because that means that you helped at least 3 people a month, and that's what you wanted to do. So I just kind of wanted to give you guys a little kick in the pants for that, because sometimes I need it. I need the tough love. I'm so, like, I'll call Brittany and be like, dude, just tell me I need to do it, and then I'll bust out Success Club at the end of the month, by the end of the month. And it's because she's like, you need to get that shit done. And so this is what I'm here to do for you guys, because I kind of feel like there's a lull in the team, and I want to pick morale up, and this is me trying to do that, and to help you guys take ownership and be like, I signed up under Brittany. I love being a part of Team Taking Action, but this is my business, and I'm going to do what I want to do with it. And, I'm just here to help you figure that out and to get you there. So what I want you guys to do, like I said earlier, I wanted you guys to write out the 3 things that you saw for yourself when you signed up as a coach and where you are with those 3 things. If it wasn't 3 things, and if it was just 1, then that's fine too. But, I just wanted at least 3 things, or at the most 3 things. And for you to think about it. And I want you to, at the end of this call, create a game plan on getting back on track with that, so that you reach your own goals, and make sure that you're doing your personal development, because that's what's going to help you give you that confidence boost and that little oomph to get you there. So that being said, I am saying all this because I believe in you guys, and because I know how badass you guys are, and how strong you are. I have a team of incredibly strong women, and I so appreciate it. I think that our team is made up of some of the strongest and like potentially successful and life-changing women I've ever met in my entire life. I'm incredibly blessed to have met each and every one of you and to be doing this with each and every one of you. Somewhere down the road, my kids are crying. Somewhere down the road, somebody told you for whatever reason that you didn't deserve something and that you weren't worth getting in shape, or that it wasn't, it wasn't worth it because X, Y, and Z, or you didn't, you didn't deserve the income, and that you were always going to be broke, or that you were always going to be unhappy, or you were always going to be depressed, and you embraced that and you labeled yourself that way. And, it doesn't have to be that way, you guys. You can make your life whatever the hell you want it to be. You don't want to be depressed anymore? Do some personal development and lift yourself up. It all has to come from inside. You don't want to be overweight anymore? Stick to the meal guides and work out. If you want extra income, connect with those 3 people a day and, actually connect with them, get to know them, and then move them into a challenge group and, have them get a challenge pack. You want to, be a top 10 coach and you have these huge, big dreams, you can do it. You can totally do it. Why not you? Why all these other coaches can have this success and not you is only in your head. It is nothing to do with, well, they don't have kids, or they're a stay-at-home mom, or they, don't have kids, or they blah, blah, insert whatever excuse it is. But they all have a history too. And there's plenty of times that they could have made the excuses that, well, they have XYZ going on, and that's why I'm not as successful as I want to be. But that's bull crap. And we all know that. Right? And so we just have to get out of our own heads and realize that whatever dreams we have are totally attainable, but it's entirely up to us to get to those dreams. We have to put the footwork in. And, I'm not here to judge you for whatever you want to do with this business. It is not up to me. It's not my place. And I appreciate all you guys for everything that you are and whatever you want to do with it. But just know that the sky absolutely is the limit. And I hope that someday you guys can get to events where you get to see people who are very successful, like Summit or Super Saturdays in your area. And you get to meet other people who also get it, who are also who also have big goals, and realize that it is possible and it can be you guys. Okay, so with that kick in the pants, I'll open it up for questions. I know this might be a short call, which is fine. But I just want to empower you guys to just take control of your business and to make it whatever you want it to be. Like I said, if you want it to be just a small business where, you just make a little income on the side and stuff, totally fine. That is totally fine. If you don't want to rank advance, it doesn't matter. But it's what you want, So anyways, I will open it up for questions or any concerns or anything. Okay. Lauren, do you have any questions? Or is there anything that you want to address? I want to hear your 3 things that you wanted when you first started as a coach and where you are with those. Oh, let me unmute you. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Honestly, not making Success Club last month kind of bummed me out. But I did it to myself, but I didn't really understand what was going on quite yet. So that kind of put me in a little bit of a slump. But my goals were to make Success Club monthly, and I wanted to help at least 3 people a week, which is harder than I thought. And that's the 2 main ones that I have.
Okay. Do you have any personal goals too, or do you just have your business?
I mean, honestly, I want it off. Obviously, I joined and signed up with Beachbody so that I can lose weight. I've tried everything in the,
Yeah.
and especially like doing the size program, like I find it fun, so I don't find it, like a workout.
That's awesome. Yeah. And I know that you kind of had a setback like a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, I had surgery, and like I started size again today. My doctor said like I needed to do light exercise first, and he said to watch for like throbbing. So I got halfway through and it started to do it, so I stopped. So I got like I'm getting back in there. It's just taking a while.
Yeah.
But I'm doing that 10,000 step challenge right now.
I love that.
This is my first challenge group, and it's actually pretty hard, like, to try and pull people to, like, talk to you. I didn't know how it's frustrating, but I don't want to yell at them. I don't want to berate people. I just don't know, like, I'm just keep, like, even if I'm talking to the wall, like, just keep doing it. I don't know. Honestly, I have one person in my team that I've never actually met or communicated with before that she actually just asked to join.
Oh, cool.
And then I have like a couple of my sister, like my husband's sisters that are in on it. And those are really the only people I've heard from. So I'm technically working right now with 3 people.
Call people out.
Okay.
Do you know why they joined? Did they join because they wanted to lose weight, or did they join just because they wanted to work on getting more steps in, or do you know why?
Well, I mean, like I asked the people that have asked me about what I've done, what I'm doing, I added them and then they joined, but they're quiet. And it's like, I kind of want to be like, I don't know how to make them, kind of open.
Yeah, you can call them out on it. You can say, Lauren, like, how are you doing with this journey?
Right.
Sometimes too, but you can call them out on it, or just direct message them and ask them how they're doing. Make sure that you reach out to them, because at least it shows that you care and that you'll be consistent, and that's what
right.
So
right, like my first 2 challenge packs, like I just reached out to her the other day, it's easier to talk to my first 2 clients because I grew up with them, so like we have more of like a background base,
right?
So we can like shoot the shit and then on top of it talk about Beachbody, which is nice.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, this is my first challenge group, so I don't really know what to expect, so I'm using the guides and I'm just trying to like pull people out, so I mean that's like the hardest.
But just because they're not interacting doesn't mean they're not doing it too. So
right.
Yeah, but still you can totally call them out, but make sure that you DM them. So
yeah,
and find out where they are with everything.
Yeah, I'm trying to do it for 2 weeks so that I can get like, maybe people will start to open up more, and then I don't want to like shove Beachbody down people's throat, you know what I mean? Because this is a walk it out challenge, so I'm trying to kind of slowly show them what I do. Like today I recorded my workout, so I was going to like show them, like, I think just having my pedometer on, I got 2,000 steps just in the workout.
Awesome.
It was like 2,500. Like it was a pretty decent number, and that was just half of one routine.
That's like 20 minutes or so, 15
minutes. Right, exactly. It's like 15 minutes. So I was like looking, like I'm just gonna do like, look how much you can get out of a half of one of these workouts. You know what I mean? Like,
that's perfect. That's being a product of the product and tying it into your free challenge group. That's really good.
So I'm thinking that might have people bite, like, oh, okay, if I can do this, that's, that's not even 20 minutes of my day.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's what
Okay, so you wanted to help 3 people a week, and then, so how are you doing that? Are you saying?
Well, like I still have a hard time reaching out to, like, Instagram is my main my main line.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like wondering, I'm kind of still struggling with my like page, but I'll figure that out anyways. But Instagram is like my main line. But I find it hard because everybody that likes my posts are mainly like other people that need marketing. You know what I mean? Like kids clothing, or, you know, I don't have that many like just a mom looking at my page, or, you know, I don't, it's so I don't necessarily know how to like reach out to someone. Like I'll comment on their stuff, but then I have like 2 people that I've like tracked, but I haven't, like, I don't know. And I have said that I'm like, somebody asked me if I was a Beachbody coach, and I said yeah, and then they like stopped communication with me. I mean, I knew I was gonna expect it, but it just seems to be hard to reach out to them. I don't know, maybe I can just throw myself to the wolves and just be like, whatever. Yeah.
You're totally in your own head, you know? Got to get out of
Yeah.
your head. That's
Yeah.
you know? So this is where this empowering call comes in, because this is just like a prime example of being in your own head. And I totally get it. Like, I mean, like, I would do the same thing. Like, I don't want to be salesy, you know?
Yeah.
When you figure out why they are wanting to do a health and fitness journey, it's not salesy, because then you're helping them accomplish something that they're trying to do already, right? If you look at it that way, you'll totally get out of your own head and be like, I can help them. Like, how empowering is that? You're like, I can totally help them. And when they have success, you're like, I had a hand in that. That's the coolest thing ever.
Right.
Yeah. So what hashtags are you using where you're attracting people that are like kids clothing and other?
Well, like I do like toddler life, toddler mom, like all that.
Beachbody coach hashtags. So those are the people that are going to find you because nobody told them that, you know, use other hashtags. So use hashtags that are applicable to you. You know, I know that you're crafty, so use like craft mom, or, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm just using this as an example. I like country music, so one of my hashtags is country music. I have a Jeep, so I have like 3 Jeep hashtags, and I try not to use any health and fitness hashtags. Are you reaching out to other people too, and are you sending out like follow requests and stuff so that people?
Sometimes it depends on what it is. Like, I don't really know how. Like, I guess I could do that and just try and see how it is.
So just as an example, just maybe to help you, like I said, I don't want to tell you what to do, but this is how I'm finding the most like quality people that are just moms, you know, or people like you and I. You guys, go. Frankly, go get Deborah. So I will find, like, Carrie Underwood was in town yesterday, and so what I do is I just sit there and I follow all of her followers, because they are people who are into stuff that I'm into, and they are just regular people. They're not Beachbody coaches. And
so you crowd fire.
I do. The app kind of got funny on me, so I do it manually, but
okay.
But it's the same concept, yeah. So I crowd fire like Carrie Underwood.
Do you actually get a positive response just from random people? Okay.
And then so they will start following me, and because they're following me, like, I mean, they know what my page is all about. I'm posting workouts, I'm posting my recipes and stuff. So if they're following me, then it's a good chance that they're on a health journey too, right? So I'll message them and I'll say, hey, thanks for following me. Are you on a health journey too? And they say, yes, I am. Or it's an ongoing thing, or aren't we all, or, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
And then I take it from there. And I'm like, well, you know, where are you from? You know, how's your health journey going? Is there anything that you struggle with? What are your goals? And I find all that out. And then I say, and I always ask where they're from, because sometimes they're from like Australia, and you're like, well, I just wasted a whole bunch of time.
I always wonder about that with like Canada. Like, I know we can sell to Canada, but I'm like, is that too much of a hassle?
A little bit, because you're like, I don't know how much the prices are in the
I know.
up there.
Yeah.
The appeal for Canada coaches, they don't get like cafe latte, and there's certain things that like it's actually harder to be a Canadian coach than an American coach. But yeah, so you find out where they're from, and then you're like, hey, I know that you said that you struggled with this and this. I'm running a challenge group next week, and I think that I can help you reach your goals. And always make it about them, like ask them their why, because it's so easy to like throw the sales pitch out there and be like, well, they rejected me because they don't want the product. And it's like, well, but we really didn't get to know them. So that's not fair,
Right.
Spend $140 and they don't even know us. So, that's the thing, is we just have to build trust, and it takes time. It really does. This business is the first 6 months are hard. And if it was easy, everybody would do it,
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, it is appealing. There is a lot of good to it. It is totally life-changing if you embrace it and you open up your mind to it. And there's a reason why there's over 400,000 coaches now. But there's also a reason why only the top 0.1% are elite, So
Yeah.
it's not an easy business, but it is worth it if you want to put in the footwork, So,
Right.
yeah.
Okay. I'll try some of that.
Did that help at all?
Yeah, no, I had no idea. I like listening to my stepson do his Instagram spiel. He always likes to keep his followers higher than who he follows. And so I was like, okay, you're not supposed, you're supposed to make yourself look more popular, I guess, more followed. So I didn't want to have mass amount of people and have a little tiny people following me and them being like, well, if nobody follows her, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's overstating a little bit, and I there is some validity to it, but at some point it will switch around,
Okay.
So it just takes time, unfortunately. But
oh well.
Instagrass is another one that will send out random likes, and there are some coaches that will get 10 followers a day from Instagrass. It's free, and you just type in hashtags just for example, Craft Mom, you can throw that in there and it'll automatically like the posts of people that have that hashtag.
Oh, gotcha.
So it's a good resource too. It's one way to build up your followers, at least so the numbers, if that's what you're worried about, then the numbers will will work out that way.
Okay.
And when I'll go through and I usually do it at night, and I'll follow a whole bunch of people, and then in 2 days I'll go back and I will unfollow.
Okay.
So then that way my numbers.
Well, that's what I like about Crowdfire, because it'll tell you your new followers, and yeah. Okay.
I was just having issues with Crowdfire, and I was like, I don't want to pay.
Oh. Yeah.
But do you feel like you can own your biz a little bit more?
Well, yeah, and I also chalk it up to be this is my second month, so not to be super hard on myself. I also am a full-time mom, and my mom keeps telling, because my mom is vice president of marketing for a bank, so she's always like, you're also a wellness coach. You're also you need to realize that you're more than just the mom, because people will believe you more if you say, I can do this for you. So yeah, I have that. Yeah, her that little resource is probably one I should pick more at.
That's a nice resource to have.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely, if you are totally unashamed of it and you're like, yeah, I'm a Beachbody coach, if you want to judge me, that's fine, because you have a misconception, but what we do is kind of amazing. It's, we actually are a part of changing people's lives. So,
that, and we're taking control of our own. So
amen, sister. You could not have said it better. I got goosebumps.
Yeah, so that's the whole reason you get into it.
Yeah.
Or at least for me.
Totally. Start our own business, take control of our lives, create a lifestyle that we wouldn't have had if we didn't have Beachbody, So
right.
absolutely. Yeah, and then it's something to be proud of, and that's why we should own it, and take ownership of our business. Like, we don't always know what we're doing, but neither does like the Dunkin' Donuts president probably. Sometimes you just kind of figure things out by trial and error and the learning experience, and sometimes we have to learn things the hard way, but that's just the nature of life. I mean,
Yeah,
it's just how it is. So.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for that kick in the pants.
You're welcome. Personal development. I really wish I could have found a video for you guys to watch after the call.
Did you read the You're a Badass?
Yeah.
How is it really good?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I was like, she's so right. Like, why can't I walk into the room with like Cameron Diaz in there, and I don't have to be all intimidated and think that she's this amazing person because she's just another person too. So.
Okay. I'll have to grab that one because everyone's reading it, so it's like.
It's a great book. It's fantastic.
Okay. I just ordered 22 Hardcore too.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, because I want to kind of like switch it up so that I'm getting like more of a result, like do Shanti and then do 22. So yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, so I'm excited to see what that's all about, even though it's going to kick my ass, I know.
It is, but it sounds like you have a good game plan, so you know where to go now from here, I think.
Yes, I'm going to. Sounds good.
Any other questions? No?
Nope.
Thanks for jumping on, Lauren.
No problem.
All right, have a good day.